While elsewhere, the coroner inquest set up to unravel the circumstances surrounding the death of a 12-year-old Chrisland school pupil, Whitney Adeniran, was on Monday informed that the school wishes to collect specific samples and materials to carry out an independent evaluation of the autopsy report on the deceased. Kemi Adeniran has details and will return with business news.
The inquest into the death of Whitney Adeniran is before the Samuel Ilori Courthouse in Ogba. Counsel Whitney Adeniran, a senior advocate of Nigeria who represents Chrisland schools, also denied it was planning to exhume the body of the late Whitney, whose death, as revealed by the autopsy conducted by the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, was due to asphyxia and electrocution. She died on February the 9th after attending her school's inter-house sports event at the Agege Stadium. But counsel for the bereaved family, Femi Falana, also a senior advocate of Nigeria, told the magistrate Olabisi Fajano that the school hasn't served them formally with their application to evaluate the autopsy report. He also hinted that the autopsy was done in the presence of the school's representatives and other concerned parties. The counsel for the Lagos State government, Aki George, also told the court that what the state received from Chrisland schools on the issue is a letter and not an application, and that the state would respond at the appropriate time. The magistrate then instructed Chrisland schools to file a proper application and serve all concerned before adjourning to April the 4th, 2023. Earlier in the day, Mr. Falana informed the court that they were unable to file statements of their witnesses as instructed by the court at the last adjourned date. According to him, this was due to the refusal of the magistrate court's registry to accept e-filing of the court's processes. Mr. Eneto and Mr. George also corroborated the position of Mr. Falana, seeking the court's directive as to how to get their processes filed. The magistrate responded that she would get directives from the chief magistrate on how to ensure the processes are filed ahead of the next adjourned date. Kemi Adeniran, TVC News, Lagos.